guys, so now that it's running again, the next step is to get this thing mounted so I can at least drive it around in hopes that it muffles it a little bit. I still need to get the axles in and hook up the drive shaft, but this adapter I'm gonna have to play with because it's meant for a different style manifold to where it's just a flange and it bolts up from the bottom, but obviously I can't do that, so I'm gonna have to kind of notch these out, drill this hole bigger, and put a bolt through it. That way it can bolt down, and then the T4 flange will go on top, and then the turbo can mount to that. So I need to go get some bolts and see if I can get that thing to fit up. That way I can figure out how I'm going to run the exhaust. I want the turbo forward, but I also don't know how tight of a 90 I can do there. So it might end up being a little tilted. Something like that. But I'll figure that out later. Alright, I just picked up these bolts. Now I just gotta drill this flange. Alright, so I got this drilled out and able to fit bolts in now. I do have to modify it a little so the bolt can actually turn. So I'm just going to shave that down a little with the grinder. A little ugly, but this metal is actually pretty thick, so it's not too much material gone. But let's see if it'll bolt down. Alright, after messing with it for a while, I finally got it to bolt down. And I won't need lock washers because these are so close to this that it's never going to back out. But I just hope that I never have to take that thing off again, because I don't know, I probably spent an hour getting it on. But if I do, I'm going to let future me deal with that problem. Plenty of space for an exhaust. Sick. Gonna have to chop good 8 inches out of this thing. So I'm still trying to figure out which way I want to mount it, because if it's facing directly forward, which I want, it's going to be hard to do an exhaust. I mean, I guess it could curve down. So there's that way, or the side, which makes it a little easier for an exhaust, or the other way, flipped, but I don't know, you guys can comment and see. You can decide for me. I don't know. I definitely want it out the front though. Alright, I got the return and feed on. I forget, I need to go take my battery back to start it up, but we're gonna see if this turbo can spin. I'll just use your truck battery.
Sure.
That's the element key. I'll take the starter.
Oh.
Just give me a little tap. Starter definitely just shit itself. Yeah.
Bendix.
Happened before. That's what happens when you only put one bolt in. It breaks the ear off the starter. Hi. Alright, time to throw in the axles and hook up the drive shaft so I can take it around the block.
We here.
We so out here. This turbo's so out here.
You gotta get it from like this side.
Oh my god, it's so gross. Probably have to take the hood off until I can cut it.
It's so gross, but it's so right.
Ooh, freed up a little after oil got through it. We had to use a CRV axle because I couldn't find my other one. And I got those axles when I got the transmission for the Geo, so. Alright, both axles are in. Now the drive shaft and then radiator. And then let's take it for a spin.
I don't think you thought this through.
There's an easy way and a hard way. I win. You lose.
Oh, I wasn't doing it.
I'm going the distance, I'm going for speed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cool.
We got those bolts.
Yeah.
Alright. I know it's somewhere. So everything is hooked up. Obviously some things are rigged up right now, but I just want to take it for a spin around the block. So let's see if it blows up or not. Start smoking real bad, let me know. Doesn't want to stay.
We have to go find Charlie since it's taking him longer than expected to get back.
Unless he's out just ripping it.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
But he's running.
Yeah, that's a good point. If anything, we'll meet him at the house.
Oh, we can hit the button.
Hit the jump. Oh. What went wrong?
Battery died.
Oh, damn.
Jump box.
We're gonna hit a pump.
Well, it runs and drives, but I'm gonna have to be fixing a lot of little things like leaks and yeah,
Alternator belt.
yeah.
Might help.
Yeah.
Battery died on me. And then the intercooler setup, of course, and a catch can setup because it's leaking oil down where I put that block plug in. It's not really a true plug, it's a fitting. But yeah, it'll be fun to drive. This will give me some time to break it in before I get some boost on it.
Of course, you finish saying things. Now. Just trying to go through Tinder over here.